Good morning. It's day 36 out of this 100-day fitness challenge where I'm trying to get fit for my family before I turn 40 years old. And heading into week 6, I'm feeling pretty good. I was a bit worried about this morning's weigh-in, so I weigh myself weekly to see how I go. But over the last few days and even this past week, I've kind of been a bit lax on my diet, trying to hit this 6,700 kilojoule target. I only hit it 3 out of the 7 days this past week, and 2 of the days were complete blowouts. I mean, one was a date night or date day with Bianca, so allowed myself a couple of extra kilojoules for that day. In terms of all the other days, it was just snacking, where it caught up on me. And when it came time to logging at the end of the night, realised, I'm well over before even having dinner sometimes. So, I was a bit worried about the weigh-in this morning, but pleasantly surprised I've dropped another 1.2 kilos. So I'm at 76.7 kilos now. And after 5 weeks of this challenge, I'm pretty stoked about that. Starting to see it visibly as well when I look in the mirror, which is always a plus, because you don't want that body dysmorphia where you don't see any progress and then it gets you down and you're just constantly chasing this thing that it always feels out of reach. You want to recognize that what you're doing is working, and that's the positive reinforcement you need to keep going. And so it's just what I needed this morning. Actually, in general, I'm feeling good. The kids are sleeping through. We've started this new routine where we're putting Rocky down earlier, our eldest son, which means we've got a bit more free time at night to do what we need to do. Whereas it's housework, even just enjoying a movie. We enjoyed a movie the other night. And putting him down earlier has been a game changer. It's only been 2 or 3 days, but it's starting to notice that we should have done this a while ago. Obviously we can't, because we couldn't drop his nap until now, otherwise he just wouldn't make it through the day. But he seems to be doing all right, staying awake all day and then going down earlier. So hopefully it's turned a corner when it comes to sleep. Even Zeke, our youngest, he's sleeping through now. He's learnt to self-soothe, so there is light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, it's such a roller coaster. I'm getting no sleep for weeks, and then all of a sudden I get 2 nights of good sleep, and I'm a new man. What else has contributed to this positive Tuesday morning video? I had a date day or date night with Bianca, my missus, on Sunday. So she was able to take the day off work, or the night off work, and we went bouldering, which we both enjoy. We both used to enjoy going before we had kids. And surprisingly, we were doing, the same level climbs we were doing before kids. So after my session last time where I hurt my neck and I was a bit disappointed in the levels I was doing, the climbs I was doing, bounced back strongly the second session. I think maybe because Bianca was there and we could egg each other on. But I was climbing 5s again, it was nothing, which is great. What else did we do? After bouldering, she took us to this sauna. So there's this portable sauna parked outside the beach near our place, and so you do a 15-minute sauna session, and you exit the sauna and you go straight in for a cold plunge in the ocean. So you do that 3 times around, have a bit of tea. They're doing this thing where you get a scoop of honey and then you put a bit of salt in it and you down that. It's supposed to replace electrolytes naturally or some shit. But surprisingly, I enjoyed it. She's been doing it for a while, every month or so, going to these sauna and dip sessions. And I've been putting it off. I'm like, it's not really for me, but don't knock it till you try it. I actually really enjoyed it. It was so relaxing, just staring out into the ocean in this sauna. Even though I was getting up to, I think, 100 degrees at one point in there, 100 degrees Celsius. It's just hot. That's what the temperature said. It's for 15 minutes. But then you go into the ocean and it's just like cold. It's just perfect. It's a perfect hot cold. I don't know. Roller coaster as well, right? And to finish the day with Bianca, we ate grilled. Had a couple of burgers and we looked at the menu. It's lucky they've got the kilojoule count on the menu at Grilled, so it's easy to swap and change what you need. But despite all that, my lunch meal that day was 4,500 kilojoules, and I'm on 6,900 kilojoules for the day. There's no way that you can sustain that. Every now and then you can treat yourself, but if you're trying to actively lose weight and you're eating out and you're eating burgers, that's how easy it is to go over your goal. One burger, half a snack chips, and 3 chicken, they call them healthy fried chicken bites, which they're fine. There's like 600 kilojoules for 3 of them, but it all stacks up, and that's how easy it is to blow out. But it was date day, and we definitely need those. We hadn't gone on one since March, so Bianca thought it was a good idea to introduce them monthly. And what we do is we've both written out 5 date ideas each. We put them in a jar and we get Rocky to pick them out every week. So the first one we did, he picked one of Bianca's. That's when we went on the hike, which is another hobby we used to do. And this time was the sauna. And the bouldering, we just chucked in there because I'm trying to use up these passes. I can't seem to use them up because of the kids and time, and they're going to expire soon. But yeah, date days, definitely needed. Just get a bit of that sanity back, a bit of alone time without the kids, with me and Bianca, and just to enjoy the things we used to do before kids. And then yesterday had a nice family day out. So Mondays, so itchy nose, I got hay fever. It's spring, hay fever. But we had a family day out yesterday, just a stroll at the park with the kids. Rocky was on his bike and we saw some kangaroos. And we went a bit more into the bushes there, and found them, a couple of kangaroos just chilling. So he got up close and personal with Rocky and the kangaroos, and he loved it. Couldn't find any echidnas, which is another thing he asked to see, because we saw him on the Google reviews of that park. But that's all right. All in all, it was a great week. No blow-ups either. I'm controlling myself a lot more. Bianca's actively telling me to just walk away if she notices my temper starting to get to that breaking point. So it's good, and I'm starting to regulate myself as well more now. I start to realize what I'm doing, and I start to put myself in Rocky's shoes when he's melting down and going through his tantrums. Positive heading into week 6 of this challenge. I'm going to be 40 and 70 odd days, 74 days now. That's a long time to make some positive changes, and I'm already seeing positive change. So just got to ride this wave and keep the momentum going. Try and get back on that diet, hitting that target, because 3 out of 7 days is pretty dismal when it comes to the kilojoule count. I worked out twice as well, bouldering and a 30-minute jog. So really, it's the diet. If I want to lose weight, it's the diet. And the workout secondary. Sleep's also important. Averaging 6 hours, 2 minutes last week. So I've cracked 6 hours as well. All in all, great week, and let's keep it running. See you tomorrow.